100 Treasures of Religious Art from the Yucatan Peninsula.
My name is John Golden, and I have been a frequent visitor to Yucatan for over 40 years. I have visited many cultural locations in the peninsula, and especially the treasures of sacred art. Fortunately, today, they are gathered together in one beautiful jewel, the 100 Treasures of Sacred Art. And I'm delighted to see that it is now available to a wider audience through its translation into English. The works of art that appear in churches here in Yucatan and in England as well are not only works of art, but they are also teaching documents. When you look at the pictures, when you look at what is depicted, you see a lot of education included in it. Figures of, for example, martyrs with the weapons of their martyrdom, or Saint Lucy carrying her eyes on a plate. These are all ways of teaching people. Now, if you look at the retablos, for example, in the churches, you see that they were intended to impress, but they were also intended to speak to people, to educate them. That's the big difference between sacred art and, for example, the Mayan ruins. The one thing that strikes me about the Mayan ruins is their silence. But the thing that strikes me is that the works of sacred art never stop saying what they have to say. I think that any foreigner who comes in contact with this book will find it a treasure house of teaching and in a sense a guidebook to Yucatan. It will really provide visitors an open door to the culture and civilization of the Yucatan Peninsula. Well, I think the 100 Treasures is impressive in two aspects. First of all, it's a textbook. It provides valuable information and instruction about many works of art that people would not otherwise appreciate. And secondly, it becomes a guide that people can use to inform and shape their visits to Yucatan. They can go to places that are interesting and that have works of art that are inspiring and instructive. So I really recommend it as an invitation and an open door to a culture that people may not know before, but will come to love.
100 Treasures of Religious Art from the Yucatan Peninsula.